Hello there, adventurers, and welcome. Are you ready? Today, we're going on the great word adventure. We've got puzzles, clues, and even some secret messages to figure out, and they're all made of words. Our big mission today is to become an official word detective. Yep, that's right. We're going to need our sharpest eyes and our best listening ears to solve all the fun word puzzles that are waiting for us. So, go on, grab your imaginary magnifying glass, and let's get started. Okay, here we go. Our very first clue is all about finding word best friends. Now, these are words that just love to stick together. You almost never see one without the other. Let's go find out who they are.
That's right. We call them pairs of words. Just like you have a best friend that you love to play with, some words have a best friend too. And when you spot one, the other one is usually right there with it.
Just think about drinking a yummy, warm cup of milk. Your mom or dad probably puts it on a little plate, right? Well, that little plate is called a saucer. You see, the cup and the saucer are a team. They're a word pair.
All right, it's game time. Let's match these best friends. On one side, we have lock, cup, and shoes. And on the other side, we have socks, key, and saucer. So, can you match them? Let's see. Lock goes with a key, of course. Cup goes with the saucer. We just learned that one. And that means shoes go with socks. You got it. Well done.
Wow, great work, detective. Let's move on to our next clue. This one is a sound puzzle. So you'll have to listen really carefully to the way words sound to solve this little mystery. These are called rhyming words. They're words that have the exact same sound at the very end. It's kind of like they're singing the same little song together.
For example, picture a flying bat in the night sky. Now picture a tiny little rat scurrying on the floor. Listen closely. Bat, rat. Can you hear how they both end with that at sound? They rhyme. They're singing that same little song.
Okay, your turn, detective. Let's solve this sound puzzle together. What word rhymes with dad? Let's try bad. Let's listen. Dad, bad. Yes, they sound the same at the end. You did it. You solved the puzzle. You are a natural at this. Okay, now for our third clue. This one is super exciting. We have to unscramble some secret words. The letters are all mixed up and jumbled, and we need to put them back in the right order.
Yep, these are called jumbled words. It's like someone took all the letters of a word and just shook them all up in a box. Our detective job is to look at the clues and fix the mix-up so we can spell a real word.
Okay, here's our first secret message. The letters are W-L-F-R-E-O. That doesn't look like any word I know, but wait a minute, there's a picture clue right next to it. It's a picture of a beautiful flower. That has to be a hint. So how do we solve this? It's pretty simple, actually. Just follow these 3 easy steps. Step 1, look at that picture clue. It's a flower. Step 2, say the name of the picture out loud. Let's do it together. Flower. And step 3, use those jumbled up letters to spell that word.
And look, we did it! We used the clue, we said the word, and we put the letters in the right place. The secret message, W-L-F-R-E-O, unscrambles to become flower. Amazing detective work.
You have been absolutely fantastic, but every good detective has one final big challenge. And this one is all about spotting tricky lookalikes. Or maybe I should say tricky sound-alikes. These words are definitely trying to trick us. These are called confusing words. and they are super tricky because they sound exactly the same when you say them out loud, but they're spelled differently and they mean completely different things. But we're not going to let them fool us, are we? Okay, let's look at our first pair of tricky words. We have S-O-N, sun, which means a boy child, and we have S-U-N, sun, which is that big, bright star in the sky that gives us light and warmth. They sound exactly the same, sun and sun, but look, the spellings are different, and their meanings are very different. Here's another one. H-A-I-R, hare, is what grows on your head. But H-A-R-E, hare, is an animal that looks a lot like a rabbit, but with really long ears. Again, they sound exactly the same, hare and hare, but they are totally different. See, you're already spotting their tricks? And just like that, mission complete. You did it! You solved every single clue, you cracked every code, and you spotted every little trick. Congratulations, you are now an official Grade A word detective. Wow, just look at all the amazing skills in your new detective toolkit. You now know how to find word best friends, that's pairs. You can solve sound puzzles, those are rhymes. You can unscramble secret messages, jumbled words. And you can spot those tricky lookalikes, the confusing words. That's fantastic!
And always remember what the famous Dr. Seuss once said. It just means that the more you learn about words and reading, the more adventures you can have in books and in your own imagination. Learning is like a superpower for your brain.
So my fellow word detective, your adventure doesn't have to stop here. Keep your eyes and ears open. Words are all around you, just waiting to be discovered. What new word puzzles will you go out and solve today?